And good Thursday morning to you, meteorologist Joey Sovine here in the Live 5 Alert Desk, where we are keeping an eye on a storm that's going to impact us this weekend that is bringing the potential some very heavy rain, a coastal storm that's going to bring some really strong winds and some coastal issues out there. So something that we're following as we get ready to head into the weekend. We'll talk more about that in a second as we have issued a first alert weather day for Sunday, but right here on our Thursday, enjoying a beautiful sunrise. So let's hop right in through what you need to know as you head outside early today. We're starting out with temperatures in the 30s and 40s. Bit of a breeze starting to pick up out of the north and east, and it will be a little bit gustier of a wind today. So breezy Thursday with plenty of sunshine. We do expect highs in the upper 50s to around 60 this afternoon. But turning your attention to the weekend, we do want to give you a first alert if you're trying to make some outdoor weekend plans. Saturday, we do have a couple of light rain showers in the forecast, but not terribly wet. Will there be some rain out there? Yes. Now, there is a question mark as far as when this storm starts to arrive. Everything from Saturday evening through Sunday and Sunday night are on the table. Now, we're kind of going down the middle of the road right now scenario, bringing in the bulk of the rainfall during the day on Sunday. But just to let you know, if maybe you have some you're trying to get in outside Sunday afternoon, is likely to be windy regardless. But as far as that rain, that heaviest rainfall could have passed, and we could be in some breaks in the rain by Sunday afternoon. Or if this is a little slower, that's when the heaviest rain could be coming through. So it's not a guarantee that any particular time on Sunday is going to be wet, but there will be a stretch probably of 12 hours or so where the rain is steady and occasionally heavy at times, all due to this, an area of low pressure developing down in the Gulf of Mexico. You can see that low starting to develop. This is Saturday afternoon. Now, this is going to be a storm that is energized by some energy coming out of the Midwest. In fact, there's actually about 3 different pieces of energy. What it looks like are those kind of unite over that developing area of low pressure in the Gulf of Mexico, which will intensify the storm as it moves off to the north and east. So watch how that low lifts northward as we go into Sunday. So this is what we're watching. As anytime you get a strengthening area of low pressure, almost think of it as a tropical system. In fact, outside of the temperatures being cooler than what you would imagine with a tropical system, the effects are going to be fairly similar, where we have some gusty winds, we have some heavy rain at times, and some coastal issues as well. So this is not a tropical system, not going to be a tropical storm, but really, can you notice the difference? One's rain with a name and one's rain without a name. The impacts are kind of similar. So this is going to be moving up the southeast coast and developing into what we call a nor'easter. Major storm up into the northeastern part of the country. That's down the road on Monday. But for us, I think the bulk of the weather is going to be gone by the time we wake up on Monday morning. So here's our top 3 impacts. Sunday is a first alert weather day. Rainfall, we're going to go 1 to 4 inches. Still plenty of uncertainty. We're 4 days out on this, so a lot can change in the model. So we're just going to broad brush it at 1 to 4 right now. We're going wind gusts over 40 miles per hour likely. There is a possibility that there could be wind gusts exceeding 50 to maybe 60 miles per hour along the coast. So that is going to be something we watch. And unlike the wind from last weekend, where it was mainly a big gust as a cold front moved through Sunday night, this is going to be a longer duration wind event, which means that the wind, as that low pulls northward, is going to be on shore for a while, which causes tidal flooding, which kind of piles up that water along our coast. So what we're looking at is, I think, Sunday morning's high tide, which is around 10 o'clock in the Charleston Harbor. That's the one that kind of piques my interest, or is the biggest concern, as we could see some tidal flooding, some water coming up into spots that we don't often have it, which would lead to a possible beach erosion as we have some high surf. We're looking at breakers right now Even today, a little bit rough out at the beaches as far as the water with that breeze picking up. Those waves are going to be a little bit higher than normal. But this is going to be a no boating weekend as we are going to see dangerous waters out there, whether you're wanting to go out in the harbor or whether you're going offshore. We're looking at forecast right now is for 10 to 16 foot waves just a couple miles off the coastline. So the water's really going to be unsettled out there as the storm system comes right up the coast. So high surf, tidal flooding, that's the biggest issue. If you live along marsh that sometimes flood, or your dock sometimes gets inundated with the water, if you have your boat out there, think about what you need to do to kind of secure some of those items as that tide, it could be really high. One thing helping out is we're not in a king tide situation. Sometimes we are as these storms arrive, so that sets the tide level from the starting point very high, and then we just add on top of that. That's not going to be the case this weekend, so that brings kind of where we start with the tide down about a foot to a foot and a half of where it would have been if we were in a king tide situation. So that is one thing that is working in our favor for this weekend. But still, if you have any weekend plans, if you're trying to do any of your last minute Christmas shopping, this Sunday is necessarily going to rain all day long. We just have to see the timing of that as we get closer. But rain's going to be likely at some point. It's going to be windy out there, but there will be less rain on Saturday. So that's our better opportunity to get in some outdoor stuff. So today, tomorrow, weather's good. Saturday, still pretty decent. Yeah, some showers. Yeah, it'll be a little cloudy out there, but not terribly wet. And then Saturday night and Sunday looks like it's going to hold the wettest, windiest weather. And then that starts to get out of here. That breeze may stay up, though, Monday into Tuesday as it kind of on the backsides of these storms. Sometimes takes a little while to wind down. Don't forget, we will keep you updated as we go through the next couple of days with constant updates. Download the Live 5 First Alert Weather app. It's free in your app store. Just search Live 5 Weather. We'll keep you updated there. We'll keep you updated here at the Alert Desk. Go to live5news.com. Click on the Weather tab. You can get the latest forecast there. You can even check out our live cameras across the Charleston area and the Low Country. You can stream those. So just if you're wondering maybe what it looks like in downtown and you're in Somerville, you can pop on there real quickly and stream a couple of the cameras and watch those live views out there. A live view like this one right now, you can stream it over downtown just watching the sun come up this morning. Obviously, it won't be as pretty. Likely be a lot cloudier, windier, and wetter by the time we get into the weekend. But thanks for joining us here at the Live 5 Alert Desk as we get going here on this Thursday morning. Once again, we have a First Alert Weather Day for Sunday, and we'll keep you updated as we get closer to the weekend. Have a good day.